puffing on the best asparagus. Take my sweet time, never in a rush. Cause I'm bossy, dripping sauce. Leo, rising, I am so inspiring. CEO, my title, my videos go viral. Take a good look at the fit, lit from my head to my toes. They all wanna sip of the drip, watch out when they getting too close. Turn it up, cause the kamikaze. Don't you interrupt, everybody watch me. Gonna level up, no you cannot touch me. Chillin' in the cut, dodging paparazzi. Big bands feeling generous. Got a big house, that's my preference. Sitting pretty at the top, Mount Everest. Yeah, I'm bossy, dripping sauce. Cash spells like I'm Severus. Puffing on the best asparagus. Take my sweet time, never in a rush. Cause I'm bossy, dripping sauce. Yeah, I'm elevated. Yeah, so innovative. Accelerating. Bossy. I'm elevated. Yeah, so innovative. Accelerating. Bossy.
Been at it already, had my tarot read. Things are looking up for me, that's what my tarot said. Been pumping out pheromones and wearing red. Young Jerry Lolliver King, but they're not aware of it. $40 to show money, that's what they stole from me. Blow it all bowling, guess I roll funny. Go find me a snow bunny, ask if this cold world's making her nose runny. She melted, I wear a cape that is velvet. Couldn't see it, she felt it. See it all like I'm Elvis, move my hips like I'm Elvis. I don't pitch it, I sell it. Couldn't picture me jealous, turning fans into zealots. Tuning in when I tell it. There were 15 people at the gig saying, oh my God.
Since second grade. After graduation, she is undecided and praying about where to attend and what to major in. Joy attends Westwood Alliance Church. Her favorite verse is 1 Corinthians 15:58. So, my dear brothers and sisters, be strong and immovable. Always work enthusiastically for the Lord, for you know that nothing you do for the Lord is ever useless. What she has learned from cross country is endurance, to rely on God for strength, how to do hard things, and how to set goals for herself and work hard to achieve them. Her favorite cross country memories are running in the Glow Run at Seneca East every year and running with her brothers Nicholas and John to get ice cream. She would like to thank Coach Mackenzie for always being sweet and encouraging and helping her to go beyond what she thought she could do. She'd also like to thank her mom for driving her to and from practice every day for 6 years. Joy Adams. Next is Brock Rensel. He is the son of David and Yvonne Rensel. He has been at MCS since 8th grade. After graduation, he plans on going into construction, then furthering his career in investing in real estate and also flipping houses. Brock attends Shelby Life Church. His favorite verse is Isaiah 40:29 through 31. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk but not faint. What he has learned from cross country is that the less you want to do something, the more you should want to do it because it pushes you and makes you better every time. His favorite cross country memories are running at the Seneca East night race. Brock would like to thank his parents for always being there for him and pushing him to always be the best man of God he can be. He is thankful for his Gammy that is always there for him and loves him endlessly. He is also thankful for Coach Mackenzie for being a great coach, but most importantly, an amazing role model. Brock Rensel. Next is Oliver Kramer. Oliver is the son of Marty and Jennifer Kramer. He has been at MCS since 8th grade. After graduation, he will be working for a surveying company for a year and then going to Columbus State to get certified in surveying. Oliver attends Mansfield Faith Assembly. His favorite verse is 1 Peter 6-7. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time he may exalt you, casting all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. What he has learned from soccer is how to persevere in adversity and how to work with the team. His favorite memories are when the team corralled a deer into the softball field fence and it ran into it, leaving a big dent. He would like to thank his parents, friends, and teammates, Stephen Armstrong for coaching him 3 years, and Coach McFadden, Coach Mallory, Coach Martin for helping him improve his abilities all 4 years. Oliver Kramer. Next is Tristan Johnson. Tristan is the son of Joshua and Maria Zikafus. He has been at MCS since 7th grade. After graduation, he will attend college with a major in architecture. He attends Berean Baptist Church. His favorite verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. What he has learned from soccer is that teamwork is a good quality to have in the world. His favorite memories are at his first soccer game ever, he picked the ball up in the box at Mount Vernon. He would like to thank the Lord, his mom, and all his friends and family who have stuck with him through everything. Tristan Johnson.
Camera 1, be ready. Camera 1, you are up.
Next is Connor Lose. Connor is the son of Matt and Tiffany Lose. He has been at MCS since pre-K. After graduation, he plans on attending college but is undecided on his major. He attends Heartland Church. His favorite verse is 1 Timothy 4:12. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. What he has learned from soccer is to die for myself and live for the team, to have perseverance in the hard times, to have patience, and to have that dog in me. His favorite memories are going to regionals his junior year, having pool parties at the Wyszynskis, and playing foot golf at the McFadden's house. He would like to thank his parents for always taking him to his games and practices and being his biggest supporters. His Uncle Matt and Aunt Mandy for always supporting him and taking him to practices. Gigi, Grandma, and Grandpa for supporting him and investing themselves in his life. Coach McFadden, Coach Heichel, Coach Mallory, and Coach Armstrong for teaching him more about the game and for spending so much time with him, making him a better person. Coach Martin for working countless hours with him on how to be a better goalie and how to see the field better. All of his teammates for never giving up on him and encouraging him to be the best person and player he can be. Connor Lose. Next is Isaac McFadden. Isaac is the son of Chad and Heather McFadden. He has been at MCS since 9th grade. After graduation, he plans on entering the workforce. Isaac attends First English Lutheran Church. His favorite verse is John 1:12. That as many have received him, To them he gave the right to become children of God, to those who believe in his name. What he had learned from soccer is to work hard and have discipline. Deer, and it ran into the softball fence head first, and also making it to regionals last year. He would like to thank his father for always taking the time to talk to him after games and helping him better himself, his mom, and the rest of his family and friends for the support they've given him over the years. Isaac McFadden. Next is Anthony Smith. Anthony is the son of Daryl Smith and Natalie Taylor. He has been at MCS since 4th grade. After graduation, he will be entering the workforce. Anthony attends Real Life Community Church. His favorite verse is Romans 12, verse 2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. What he has learned from soccer is if you keep fighting for what you want, one day you will achieve it. His favorite memories are scoring 2 upper 90s in one game. He would like to thank his mom and dad for always supporting him, his grandma, Coach Ralph, Mr. and Mrs. Zerby, his teammates, and Mr. Los. Anthony Smith. Next is Davis Wyszynski. Davis is the son of Matt and Mandy Wyszynski. He has been at MCS since kindergarten. After graduation, he plans to attend college and pursue a degree in engineering. He attends New Life Community Church. His favorite verse is John 13:7. Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." What he has learned from soccer is the importance of teamwork, commitment, and hard work. His favorite memories are district finals win versus Bluffton, TJ chasing the deer at practice, and slap boxing matches. He would like to thank his mom and dad for always supporting him and pushing him to be the best he can be, Gigi, Grandpa, and Kendall for all their support, his friends for rooting him and coming to play, Coach Armstrong for bringing out the dog in him, his coaches for investing their time and effort. To all his peers, thanks for the amazing memories. You guys are the best. Davis Wyszynski. And lastly, Luke Zerby. Luke is the son of Sean and Raylene Zerby. He has been at MCS since pre-K. After graduation, he is planning on attending college with a goal of double major in biology and psychology with a focus on pre-med. Also, he plans on playing soccer at the collegiate level. He attends Berean Baptist Church. His favorite verse is Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. What he has learned from soccer is to fight through adversity, and it has also taught him you can accomplish any goal you work hard to achieve. His favorite memories are winning our district championship against Bluffton his junior year. He would like to thank all his soccer coaches throughout the years, especially Coach Brian George, Coach Craig Levinston, and Coach Stephen Armstrong. Without these men, he would not be the soccer player he is today. He also wants to say a special thank you to Grandma and both of his parents for supporting him and pushing him to continually excel beyond what he thought he was capable of doing. Luke Zerby.
Today we're going to be interviewing Brock Renzel about cross country. So our first question for you today is going to be, do you have like any embarrassing memories with like your senior class in general?
Not really.
Do you have a favorite teacher from throughout your years of school in general?
I would have to say Mr. Branham. He's my Bible teacher, my baseball coach, and we can relate.
That's pretty cool, yeah. So Mr. Branham, has he just been like really helpful with you throughout the years?
Yes. He's been very helpful. Helped me with baseball a lot, helped me with my grades.
Yeah. Do you have like a favorite movie?
I'd probably have to say Grown Ups, for sure. It's a solid, it's up there.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that is Adam Sandler like your favorite actor?
He's pretty funny. Yeah.
And then, do you have like a most creative way to get out of homework?
Probably, I'd probably just say my dog ate my homework. Like, that's the most creative.
So I hear you have dogs.
I do.
What breed?
I have a little Shih Tzu. She's an ankle biter.
Thank you for the interview today, Brock.
You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hello everyone, I'm here with Anthony Smith. He's a senior on our soccer team. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm chilling today. I'm good today.
Good. So I have a few questions for you for your senior night. So to start out, I kind of have a fun one. Would you rather be 8 foot tall or 4 feet tall, and why?
8 foot or 4 foot? I'm gonna have to go with 4 foot. And I would do that because if I was 8 foot, I would have to duck a lot of things, and it would be hard to get in the car. And it would just be hard in every situation in life.
Do you think in soccer it's easier to be the shorter person on the field or the taller person?
Well, in general, I think in soccer it doesn't really matter what size you are, but I would go with taller just because I'm usually one of the taller ones. But if it's 8 foot or 4 foot on the soccer field, I'm definitely going 4 foot.
Do you have any more embarrassing moments when it comes to soccer?
I was just this close to doing a perfect split, and yeah, that kind of hurt.
Oh, that sounds painful. Do you have any teachers or coaches that have really inspired you to play your best out there on the field, or really just inspire you in your life?
A teacher that really inspired me in my life was Coach Parrott. He was my freshman Bible teacher, and he always spoke wisdom to me. And yeah, so I think.
Awesome. And I think that's really all the questions I have for you today. Do you have any shout-outs that you want to give?
A shout-out to my mom, a shout-out to my dad, a shout-out to my siblings, a shout-out to my friends, a shout-out for my coaches, a shout-out to the sport that I play, a shout-out to OH.REPORT, and that's all.
Thank you, Anthony.
Hi, I'm Sarah Porter. I'm here today with Connor Lowe's to ask you a few questions.
All right.
So the first thing I wanted to ask you is, do you have a favorite memory with your senior class?
I would have to say one of my favorite memories is senior retreat. That was just really fun to bond with everyone and hang out.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you want to go and why?
I would probably want to go someplace warm and on the beach, probably like Hawaii or Hilton Head.
If you could pass down anything to a lower class, what would it be?
Just to work hard, don't give up, and have perseverance through hard stuff.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Joey Hahn. I'm here with Davis. He's on the soccer team. Davis, I got some questions for you. So what would you say was the most embarrassing moment on your soccer team this year?
Well, in the past, it's probably been losing by some big numbers like 9-1 or 8-0.
That sounds bad. So what was your favorite memory with your senior class in the past years?
My favorite memory with my soccer class has probably been last year we went to the district finals and won, so that's probably my favorite.
Pretty cool. So what would you say is your plans after high school?
I plan on going to college and majoring in civil engineering.
What is some advice you give to underclassmen?
I'd say stay dedicated to what you do and always work hard.
All right, any shout outs for today?
To my parents.
All right, thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm here with an interview with soccer senior Luke Zerby. Luke, how are you doing today?
Fantastic.
So I'm just going to ask you some questions. First off, what are your plans after high school?
I plan on going to college and majoring in biology and chemistry.
Any plans on after that?
I plan on going to med school and becoming a dermatologist.
That's cool. Now, do you have any favorite snack foods?
I like gummy bears. Yeah.
Oh yeah, who doesn't? And then after that, any lessons you would pass on as a senior to the younger grades?
To just
Questions.
All right.
The first thing I would like to ask you is, what is one thing you want to pass on to the younger generations?
So one thing I would definitely say is just have confidence and have fun. All right, because people are always so worried about doing doing everything good and doing everything right instead of having fun and doing it. Just do everything that you want to do and have fun with it. Don't worry about being able to get all A's and 4.0. That's one of the worst things you can do because it causes so much extra stress. Just do what you can do. If you want to get the A, make it a goal. You don't have to make it a requirement.
Some good advice. What is one of the most creative ways you've gotten out of homework?
So, not intentionally, but there have been a lot of times where I've had to come in before school and ask the teacher questions because I have no idea what I'm doing. Now, don't abuse it, but if you're ever having trouble, just ask a teacher. But that's how I've gotten out of homework before.
Yeah. Okay, one more question. What is your favorite snack food?
Ooh. I'd have to say Mike and Ike's. Mike and Ike's would be my number one.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm here with senior soccer player Tristan Johnson. So how are you, Tristan?
I'm really good. How about you, Maddie?
I'm doing good as well. So what is a lesson that you would tell to younger grades?
I tell them, and when they get to high school, do not give up and just not focus on your grades or anything. To pursue, persevere, continue going through with that because it all matters for senior year and to get to college and stuff.
That's a really good lesson. So what is one of your favorite snacks?
Probably go with Airhead Extremes.
Oh, I love Airheads.
It's sour, sweet,
What's your favorite flavor?
Probably the mystery flavor.
I like blue raspberry. Yeah, blue raspberry. Yeah, okay. So what is your dream vacation?
Probably go to the Bahamas.
Bahamas? I've never been. You?
Oh. Soon, Maddie, soon.
Who's your favorite teacher at MCS?
I'd probably go out of all time, probably Miss Shepherd.
She's a really good teacher. I've learned a lot from her.
I have too.
Biology was one of my favorite classes.
That makes sense.
Lastly, what are you planning to pursue after college?
After college, I'm hoping to go to architecture and, plan on making buildings and stuff.
What college are you thinking about?
Miami University.
That's a really good school. Thank you so much, Tristan. Any shout outs?
My mom.
Okay.
My friends.
Thank you.
get above 500 with a big win over the visiting Crimson Willard Flashes, and you're about to watch it all go down live and free exclusively right here on the OH Report, your home for Mansfield Christian Athletics. We've got the MC student crew out here helping us out. We'll be back with the opening kickoff, pregame, and a whole lot more coming up right after this.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. That's why I'm at.
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount. I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
AOJ.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to John Comstock Memorial Field for our Bob and Bob Door Company pregame show, as it is senior night here for Mansfield Christian, about to go head-to-head with the Willard Crimson Flashes. My name is Brian Skowronski. I'm going to be on the call with you folks here tonight, and really cool festivities that we have going on, of course. You guys just saw all of the seniors being announced here. They got to get some gifts from their parents and walk across center stage. And then big shout out to my Media 1 and 2 students for interviewing the senior soccer players along with the cross country boys. But for tonight's game, let's tell you about Willard and the Flashes coming into tonight. They compete in the Sandusky Bay Conference, and this is a team that having a pretty solid season. They've been in a little bit of a rough patch right now. Dropped their last 2 matches, 2-3 in their last 5 games. And on the road, they have struggled just a bit. Most of their wins have come in the friendly confines of Willard, but they score more than they give up on average. They did take out Huron earlier in the year, who's above 500. You don't like the loss to Mansfield Senior, who is a quality team, but it was the 10-1 margin that you don't love so much for them. But for the Flashes, they do have a premier goal scorer and a team who has been searching for someone to kind of step up, and that has been Shalim Monson, number 7. 13 goals, far and away the most on the team so far this year. He's been a dynamic playmaker for them throughout the entire course of the season, so look for them to feed it up top to early and often in this contest. He definitely is a guy that they are going to be looking for to do some damage here tonight. But for Flames fans, of course, it's all about the seniors, and our team spotlight tonight will showcase that this group has been pretty darn good since they have been here, coming off of back-to-back victories as well. Also took care of Huron in Sandusky Bay, and then Blitz Galleon 11-0 over at the Tigers' place. 8 players on this team have scored at least 2 goals here on the season, and though this team, they haven't, I don't think, lived up to their own expectations in terms of offensively. Under 3 goals per match is what they're putting up, but defensively, this team's been a little bit of a juggernaut, holding their opponents to just 1.3 goals per game. Now dive into our player spotlight for the night as the teams are making their way out onto the field now. And we're going to take a look at Isaac McFadden. Number 20 for the Flames. He's a midfielder. He's got 6 goals. That's second on the team. 2 assists. Tops on the team so far. So this is a squad that they haven't had a ton of helpers in that department. But McFadden certainly has been one of those players for them who gets it done all over the field, scoring, and then also a distributor as well. What an exciting night of soccer we have coming up for you guys live and free here on the OH Report. Pretty evenly matched game, though. You would expect Mansfield Christian playing here at home at Comstock Field to have the upper hand here. And especially with these seniors who, they want to go out on top, perform well for big crowd here at home. Student section all filled in right in front of us, and even though it's a cold night, a lot of hot chocolate flowing around out there, these fans are going to be ready to get hype for their Flames competing at home for the final time this season. Streaming live and free tonight on our Facebook as well as YouTube Channel 1. And with me being on the call by myself, I always love this, so please do drop us some comments and let us know where you're watching from tonight and who you're cheering for. We'll pause, though, here for a moment as we say a quick prayer for both teams.
Now let's meet the team. First, the visitors from Willard.
We've said our prayers and honored America and are now set for boys high school soccer action here at Comstock Field. Mansfield Christian looking for a big win here tonight to get themselves above 500. And for the player announcements tonight, we'll turn it over to Mr. Stoffer and allow Ben to fill you in on who's competing.
The starters for the Willard Flashes. Junior, Lopez. Senior, Henry Lopez. Junior, Kevin Ramirez Velasquez. Junior, Anwar Lara. Junior, Shalim Monzon. Junior, Christopher Perez. Junior, Oscar Valtierra. Junior, Luis Antonio. Sophomore, Jose Pepe Figueroa. Junior, Edwin Lara. Sophomore, Jacob Harris. And now for your Mansfield Christian Flames. Beginning with the non-starters. Sophomore, Adam Tem. Junior, number 7, Christian Mallory. Sophomore, number 10, Peyton McFadden. Sophomore, number 11, Landon Cyphers. Junior, number 15, Everett Martin. Junior, number 19, Grady Baker. Junior, number 22, Riley Raspberry. Sophomore, number 23, Grady Heichel. And freshman, 00, Josh Hillman. Now for the starters. Junior, Alex Mayer, number 5. Junior, number 6, Max Hoovler. Sophomore, number 8, Noah Pierce. Junior, number 12, Weston Neal. And now for the seniors on senior night. Here we go. Number 2, senior, Davis Wyszynski. Number 0, in goal, senior, Connor Lose. Number 9, senior, Anthony Smith. Number 13, senior, Oliver Kramer. Number 14, senior, Tristan Johnson. Senior, number 16, Luke Zerby. And senior, number 20, Isaac McFadden. Good luck to both teams. All right, camera 1, I'm going back to you.
Great player introductions tonight by Assistant Athletic Director Ben Stoffer, getting us ready for varsity action here at Comstock Field. Flames, of course, would love to get a big win here at home tonight in front of their home fans on senior night. You want to have that memory forever that you went out a winner on a highly emotional night. Anybody who's played sports understands that as a senior, this is a big moment and an opportunity to put something in the time capsule forever. And especially with media crew on hand like us, I think it's really cool that they're going to have kind of a video treasure to take them back to this moment in this night. So you want to make sure it's a good one. That will wrap up our Bob and Bob Door Company pregame show. First touch will belong to the Flames, and we are underway. Jump into my keys to success for both of these teams. Coming up on a dead ball here soon, but certainly for Mansfield Christian, this is a team that they play their best when they can possess, have the ball, work it around, try to get the flow of the offense, taking the defenders out of their comfort zone. As that's our player spotlight, McFadden trying to funnel it forward there for Weston Neal. One of the top scorers on the team this year. Little contact, no whistle. Johnson now Draws a little bit of a crowd as Willard packing it in deep there inside of the 18. Trying to make it tough for this Mansfield Christian offense to penetrate and get any kind of looks on frame. For the team. This is a Mansfield Christian media production here tonight, as we've got classmates from freshmen all the way up to seniors helping us out. So all the camera shots are done by Mansfield Christian students, are directing everything. Very cool what we have going on this year with Mr. Miranda with Media 1 and 2. It's been a great experience so far for us, being in the classrooms every Thursday working with these kids and getting them ready for doing cool things like the interviews that you guys saw in the pregame, as well as, of course, the live broadcasts. Got Sarah Porter on top cam right now. Summer. What's Summer's last name? Summer Schrock, who I incorrectly called Summer Strong, just because she's such a beast, I think, on the first game that we had. Then we've got Andrew directing and switching up here. What's your last name, Andrew? Andrew Martinez. And then former Mansfield Christian student, Aaliyah Skowronski. She's going to be tracking our stats and mostly eating M&Ms, it appears. So we're going to have a corner kick coming up, the first of the match for either side, and we'll get a chance to see a Willard set piece. This is Christopher Perez. Really no options to try to play it short. And I think the wind blowing the flag a little bit in his face here, as he's a right-footed player. And drove it in low. It's going to be knocked out of there by the back line of Mansfield Christian. Quickly off the restart. There's our player spotlight, Monzon, trying to dribble through traffic, but Mansfield Christian comes away with it. Looking to get on the fast break here with Anthony Smith, keeping it inbounds. And now here's McFadden pressuring, and he's going to come away with the ball. Isaac McFadden going back post, had a man tracking. That was Weston Neal. And just off target for him. Best chance that we've had for either side so far tonight. And we're going to get a whistle and I think offsides here against Mansfield Christian. So it's going to be a goal kick on the way here for Willard, basically, from that spot anyways after the foul. Nice tight shots down there on the field by Summer. Defensively, this Mansfield Christian team, that's been their calling card all season. Very strong on that back line, only giving up just a shade over a goal per contest. Some nice. Willard definitely holding their own, though, here in these opening minutes. Though a turnover there by Almost a breakaway goal there by Anthony Smith. Tough offensive start to the match here for Willard, as they've got a turnover right there, giving the ball back over to Mansfield Christian. The whistle's going to give the ball back over to the Flashes. Good looking throw in by Perez, gets it to Monzon. And he pulls up from distance, I think a little bit deflected that time. But it will end up as a corner kick, or a goal kick rather. Nice recovery that time by the Flames to get back and play some defense. Doesn't look like our instant replay is functioning tonight, so I do apologize to our fans for that. So we'll just watch it in real time together. Another turnover by Willard, trying to dump it back to their midfield. Mansfield Christian sends it forward here for Johnson. And a couple subs tracking on here for the Flames. First substitution of the night. Just over 9 minutes here into the contest. Non-conference. Just ahead of tournament, the tournament draw going down yesterday. Take a look at the journey for what both of these teams will be facing coming up a little bit later in the broadcast. Good ball here near side, placed by Everett Martin. Trying to give McFadden an opportunity to chase it down, and he'll have the throw-in coming up here. Sets it up for the right foot, and he's going to place it. Pretty good spot, but the keeper able to get there. Turnover off the throw-in by the Flames, though. They're able to recollect and charge it in, trying to make something happen here. Mansfield Christian going to get a shot and a goal. First goal of the night belongs to the Flames. without the benefit of instant replay and see who kicked that thing in. So 1-0. Mansfield Christian gets on the board here. So we got a battle down here. The ball just barely stays in bounds. Valtieri eventually loses his footing and drops down as Monson comes in. Helps get the ball back for Willard, who's going to have a throwing coming down deep in the corner. They'll wait real quickly as they trot on a fresh body. Kevin Ramirez Velasquez checks out. And we'll get our first look here at Aiden DeWitt. The engine of the team right here, Christopher Perez, according to their team. Loses the handle, though, as he tries to work his way around the 18. See the Flames really packing it in. Everybody back defending. And it'll end up with a solid save by Connor Louse, switching back to that role this season. Off the deflection, McFadden caromed it off of a defender as well, but the Flames, they've been pretty quick to recover. As we'll get a whistle here, and this one's going to go against Valtiera. And Weston Neal, we can confirm, scored the first goal here tonight. And looking for more here is Mansfield Christian. But Junior Lopez, who's having an outstanding season, over 90 saves so far on the year, comes up to make the stop. As we're just about 14 minutes here into the action. Flames have really only had a couple of clean looks on net, but they were able to capitalize. Big ball here near side. There's Martin getting in the way. Now McFadden covering a lot of ground. Comes back, disrupts that as Grady Baker takes a tumble. Restart here for Davis Wyszynski. Now a few more flashes joining the equation. Good looking header. Forcing it forward, and it's going to set up corner kick number 2 for Willard. Not a very margin in. Mansfield Christian. This is where hip check there. Substitution on the way here for the Flames. Anthony Smith back. It's going to be an offsides call. Smith just got back out onto the pitch, maybe about a half step off. Perez up. Pretty much every time he's touched the ball, you can tell they're certainly trying to key on him. Double-figure goal scorer on the season so far. McFadden off the flick. Turn it over, but gets it right back. Now Wyszynski gets by one defender trying to turn the corner. Davis sets it back up, looking for the cross. He'll send it back post. Mismeasured that one as he had Neal waiting on the back end. .50 50 ball up for grabs. Willard able to collect it here with Valtierra. Foot race is going to be won here by the back line of the Flames as Martin keeps it in bounds here for Smith. Nice give and go down the near side. And they'll keep working it. Referee says last touch by the Flashes as we're approaching the 21-minute mark here of the opening half. The lone goal so far scored by Weston Neal. And now McFadden looking for one of his own, and he just missed it. I really hate not having instant replay to watch these back in slow-mo. But evidently, last touch there by Willard, so we'll get a chance to see Mansfield Christian set up with their first corner kick here from this near side. Wyszynski to the near post. And now Zerby hit the turf that time as he tried to get a shot off. And Smith sold that one pretty well with the push off that time. Draws a whistle and on Antonio. So this is going to be a great angle here for Mansfield Christian. From maybe 22, 23 yards out. Davis again drives it in. Middle of the park. Flashes looking to clear. And they'll at least chase Mansfield Christian back on their half of the turf. As they work it side to side. Sick move up top there from Alex Mayer to keep the ball in possession here of Mansfield Christian. And a solid one, able to catch there, Smith on the dome. Good looking play there from our player spotlight, Isaac McFadden. Looking to have a solid senior night performance. As the clock now rolling under 19 minutes to go in this opening half. Regular season finale for the Flashes. And not a great throw-in or a heavy first touch. Gets the ball back here for the Flames. Should be a Willard throw coming up here. They'll work it down the line. Good looking turn there by Valtierra. So we find Zerby. McFadden definitely finding a groove here with the ball skills in this first half. Solid heavy pressure, though, by Edwin Lara. Flames going to make a change now. On the left outside, and Smith's going to get a break. Oliver Kramer checks him out. Veteran team, of course, for Mansfield Christian. High expectations for this squad. Won a district title last season. Be looking to do the same yet again here in Division III when the tournament gets underway, and not that long. Coming up pretty quick. Just did our scheduling today at the OH Report for our tournament. And definitely hoping to follow Mansfield Christian on a deep run as Kramer sends that one sky high, towering over the top. Harris off the restart. Big leg. Monson fighting for the rock there. And with the 50-50 ball up for grabs, the Flames going to come away with possession. But we've really had some fun battles going on in the midfield tonight. Both teams highly aggressive and motivated. McFadden with the turn, running into some trouble. Valtier took it away. And just a short little window of space right there for the Flashes. Flames looking to work it out wide. It's where they've had a lot of success. Certainly up top here tonight. But a bit too much pace behind that ball intended for Noah Pierce. As Mansfield Christian will make a quick substitution. And let's take a quick look at our keys to victory tonight for Mansfield Christian. These brought to you by Bob and Bob Door Company. Obviously got to lean on those seniors on their big night. They got plenty of them out here for the Flames who are playing in front tonight. So certainly bodes well for them getting on the board first and affords them opportunity to play a little bit more defensive-minded strategy if they so choose to, as that's one awesome goal right there. Back header from Noah Pierce. The sophomore just checked in. So 2-0 now. At the 13:53 mark. And a little nod, we'll say to our cameras, there from Noah. Great setup that time, too, by the Flames. One of their better surges to get into the attacking third. So now for Willard, trailing by a couple of goals. Going to have to try to fight their way back into this game. Producing offense has been a challenge for just about everybody this season against the Flames. As the referee is going to let him play on there. Turn here for Smith. He lets it fly, and it's handled by Junior. The pressure continues here for MC. Trying to keep it down here at this end of the pitch. So their momentum is going to be stopped for a quick substitution with Grady Baker exiting the lineup in favor of Alex Mayer. And Zerbe just north here of midfield. Got one of the biggest throw-ins in the area, no question. Not sure how far he could toss it from here, but certainly try to get it into the box and will indeed. As it flows out here for Pierce, they'll backtrack it. Now Mayer with a head of steam, punching forward, continues his run. So they'll get it for Johnson. And looked like it got just a little bit crowded there on the outside of the box. As Monson loses the rock there for Zerbe, who deflected. Trying to put one on frame from about 40 yards out. And it works out in Mansfield Christian's favor, as they've got a corner kick opportunity on the way. Their third? Second corner. Wyszynski is their set piece specialist and got a good chunk of that one. Looked like two flames in the area. Zerbe probably got the better piece of the head on it. But it's just off target and wide, so it remains 2-0. Flames in front on our Whitaker-Meyer scoreboard. As Laus comes out to greet the ball there at the edge of his box. Big pun and a chance for a 3-on-4 here for the Flames as they'll boot it near side for Smith. Anthony looking to make a one-on-one move before he lays it off for Martin into the box. Flung up into the air off the head of Johnson. Saved by Smith. Good-looking hustle. That cross, though, off target as Martin a little bit behind the play. Flames continue to stay aggressive on the attack here. Valtierra drawing a crowd, gives it off here in the middle of the park. And last touch by the Flashes right in front of the Mansfield Christian student section. Now Martin, great decision to go down the line, able to find Johnson. Tristan slingshots it across the field, a little bit behind the action there with Neal. And we'll get a whistle against Mansfield Christian. As the clock rolling closer to 9 minutes remaining here in this opening half. On a special night here at Comstock Field, senior night. And this is another Mansfield Christian student-led production. As Smith with a lot of room, and he airmailed that back post. Had Neal tracking on the play. McFadden shoots the gap, sends it in near post. Taking a tumble that time, Tristan Johnson right over the top of the keeper there. Another chance set up right in front of the goal. And maybe one touch too many there for Tristan. Tried to knife his way between a couple of Flash's defenders. And just wasn't able to get a piece of it. Willard right now just living on the defensive side of things, as at least the last 10 minutes have been spent predominantly on their end of the pitch. Throwing coming up here for the Flames on the far side of the field. And they've got everybody getting in on the action up here. 10 guys on this end. And that's how they've been able to keep it in the attacking third. As Monson trying to flick it forward to himself. Now settles at his feet. But Martin all over him. And Everett pokes it away here near side. So that one just launched there by Lara. Wyszynski able to get there first. Now here's Davis. Heavy touch on that first one from Pierce. Gets the ball back over to the Flashes, at least for a second. Now McFadden on the hop. Sends forward for a charging Johnson. And Tristan just a shade behind the play. As Junior got in there to scoop it up again. Been very busy here in this opening half. Monson with a good bit of skill there now. Able to get through. But look at the effort it takes. And he's going to send one. Takes a hop into the hands of Connor Laus. Boy, what an individual effort, though, by Shalim Monson. Looking for his 14th goal. One of two players. Double-figure scoring so far on the season for Willard. Oscar Valtierra also has 10 goals, but more of a facilitator for the offense. He's kind of the straw mixing things up out there. Leads the team with 6 assists. Here comes Monson, triple teams, quadruple team basically on the play. Wisely pushes it back. Dash for possession by Antonio. Getting back into the mix. And no whistle there as Monson basically went right through the chest of Mayer. Body's kind of getting dumped all over the place right now. Good little run of play, though, for the Flashes. At least spending about a minute down here at this end and looking to get another shot attempt. As they'll switch fields here near side. Antonio. Off the slide tackle, that will keep possession still down here with Willard. And the action going down in the box, but the referee blows the play dead. Just on the outskirts, so huge opportunity coming up here for the Willard offense. We'll see how many players they look to get involved. Still playing with four back. As Mansfield Christian forms a 3-man wall. Valtierra awaiting the whistle on the restart. And he'll punch it back post. Just not able to do much with that one as Perez on the other end. So the Flames hold serve yet again defensively as they keep the shutout intact under 3 minutes to go and looking to add one at the other end on the counter attack, and they will indeed. Goal by Tristan Johnson. And so the senior punches one in. So the Flames now with a commanding 3-0 advantage. And just like that, Willard looked like they were starting to build a little bit of momentum. Couple of shot attempts over the last couple of minutes, and the Flames with the counter strike make this a 3-0 differential. Whistle's going to benefit the Flashes here. This foul called there against MC. This one, though, is going to go against Willard as we're sub 2 minutes to go here before the halftime break. Oh, and a special guest appearance from Stephen Armstrong. See if we can talk to Stephen at the half, get his impressions of what he's seen so far. A lot of smiles out there, though, here on senior night. Johnson just getting in on the scoring act with the latest goal. Weston Neal, the first scorer of the night. And then Noah Pierce, the other. So we've had a sophomore, junior, and senior score. McFadden, big throw-in, headed out of bounds. So he'll get to do it all over again. Still 50 seconds to play with here. No need to really push the envelope if you're Mansfield Christian. And they earn another corner kick. Wyszynski can be deadly with these. So he makes his way over to the flag. 30 seconds still showing on the clock. Probably the last opportunity here in this opening half for some offense. As Davis dishes near post, and they'll let it run through, and it's a beautiful decision as Johnson sends another one to the back. Tristan Johnson with a pair of goals here in this opening half. And coming into the match, I don't know that Johnson has scored this season. I believe these are his first 2 goals of the year. And coming on senior night as we have reached the half. With Mansfield Christian comfortably in front here on senior night as they lead it 4-0. Make sure that you stick around for the Bob and Bob halftime show. That'll include some stats and analysis, and who knows, we'll set it down to the sideline as well. See if one of our junior reporters can catch up with some of the fans out here and maybe even talk to former coach Stephen Armstrong. You're watching live and free boys high school soccer exclusively on the OH Report.
Hey, yo, Jay, can we get some ratchet one time? Look, I don't want to talk. How you?
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it!
Hey,
I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
You back here to Comstock Field for the Bob and Bob halftime show. I'm Brian Skowronski.
I don't want to talk. How you trying to press the kid and read it, you was soft. Oh, you know what's capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't want to speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the
I'm really happy that all these guys are healthy, and we had a couple injuries and some guys sick this year. So glad to see that they're out here playing strong. Good to see Tristan out there with his ACL injury and scoring 2 goals in the first half.
Yeah.
So it's I'm really excited to get out there and say hey to these guys.
Excuse me. If you can just talk about just kind of the relevance, the importance the importance and the emotion that goes into senior night when you're a coach, of course, and these athletes, they've come through the program, they've poured their life and soul into it, and then, they're honored on this big night. So to have kind of this whole celebration, just what's the whole mood like out here?
It's a special night, obviously senior night. It's designated for the seniors. The parents put on a great show over there. They put together all these pictures and boards, and it's just really special. And of course, the guys get to answer some questions and think about their favorite memories and then give their shout outs. But as a coach on the sidelines on senior night, it's always maybe a little bit stressful though, because are they focused on the game, or are they focused on the crowd, or is there going to them, and is grandma here because it's senior night?
Sure.
And so yeah, it's really good to see Mansfield Christian come out swinging up 4-0 at half.
Yeah, no question about it. Looking great so far here in the early portion of the game, Steve. And tournament draw, of course, went down, and great run for you guys last year, getting all the way to the regional round. And then in this team, you're very familiar with them. I imagine they got to have some of the same expectations heading into tournament again this year, yeah?
They do, and it looks like Mansfield Christian got the 2 seed in the tournament here. So they'll get the winner of Riverdale and Crestview, and then they'll have to play the winner of Van Buren versus either Old Fort or Bluffton. So probably they'll go district semis against Van Buren. Tough game. That's a 3 seed. So looking forward to seeing how they do there.
Yeah, no question about it. Ontario head coach Stephen Armstrong. And what's your outlook look like in Division II? Where are you guys at?
There's 10 teams in our district. We ended up getting the 6th seed, kind of put us in the driver's seat for who we wanted to go after. There's always a couple of random moves that coaches make. Some of them are thought out. And so 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 seeds are all toss-up games. Anybody can win on any given day. So 2, 3, 4, and 5, which happens to be Vermilion, Clear Fork, Mansfield Senior, and Norwalk, ended up going opposite Lex. So then it was basically either us taking a play-in game, going against Norwalk, or going up, hosting a sectional final, getting a bye, and then ended up doing that. So we're on Lex's side of the bracket. So we're going to host on Monday, the 16th at 5 o'clock in Ontario. We'll take on Upper Sandusky, and then hopefully win that one and go see Lexington in the district semis. So it's been fun, but we're hoping to be a tough out this year.
No question about it. Looking forward to watching you play, and would love to get that backyard rivalry, of course, again in tournament. It always seems like the physicality ratchets up quite a bit when Ontario and Lexington meet with the playoff marbles on the board.
It's Ohio State, Michigan, baby. It's Lex, Ontario. I mean, there's just not a rivalry like it around here. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to it. The boys are pumped up. I'm sure Lex is hyping their boys up and ready for the game. So it's going to be a hard fight.
All right, Stephen Armstrong, head coach of the Ontario Warriors, former Mansfield Christian coach. Thanks for the time, man. Have a good night.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
So as we're getting set here for second half action, we've got a few crew swaps out there. So we're going to have Andrew Martinez will be down on our sideline camera. We've got Sarah Porter, our director here for the second half, with some help from Summer Schrock. First touch here this second half will belong to Willard. Put themselves in a big hole, trailing 4-0. And the big story so far, the 2 goals from Tristan Johnson, first 2 of the season for him. Could not have come on a more special night. Tristan, a well-liked, respected player. The senior group, 6 of them for Mansfield Christian. Tight-knit bunch. And we are underway here in half number 2. Flashes a ton of work to do if they're going to try to make things interesting. And for Mansfield Christian, a completely different story. Just looking to get a whole bunch of cherries on top of a senior night showcase Sunday. And a quick whistle. We'll go here against MC. Flames just clear it out of there. Down the far side, Johnson the closest. So Willard comes up with the throw-in. And a great ball into space, at least given an opportunity here for some offense. And great acceleration. But it ends up with a turnover. Flames get it right back. With West and Neal still in possession. But back and forth we go, Valtieri. And about 4 turnovers and 30 seconds there, going back and forth. Is that one just over the top of Mayor's Dome. But it ends up with Johnson. And Tristan now down pressure and in the corner. Forces it to be poked out of bounds, so MC throwing coming up. Imagine they're going to send Luke Zerby into your picture. Indeed, they are. Luke's got a huge throw-in. And right into the center of the pitch. Johnson again got a chunk of it. Wasn't able to beat Junior with that one. As Lopez with a fast punt. And the Flames win the 50-50 ball. So staying aggressive down here. McFadden sets it up. And I think that shot was deflected. And it'll roll out of bounds, so it'll set up a corner kick for MC. Will be their 4th of the match. Wyszynski getting it teed up. And a whole cascade of Flames running into the picture. Funnels back out to Neal. Willard trying to chase it out of there. Bad touch. McFadden tries for the shot. And now Perez runs into some trouble. Here's Neal. And he got shoved over. So great opportunity on the way here for MC. As they'll have a set piece just outside the 18, or no? Wow, without the benefit of a replay, I'm a little stunned by that call. Certainly looked obvious that it was going to go against the Flashes. And Neal. Aggressive tussle. And took a little shot there, Valtiera. So you can tell that aggressions are high tonight. And I just realized that I have not been paying attention to you guys out there in the chat session. Drop us some comments if you're on the Facebook or YouTube channel 1 watching tonight. And let me know where you're watching from. Is that ball into heavy traffic? McFadden heads it out of bounds. Goal kick coming up. As we're just over 4 minutes here into half number 2 at Comstock Field. Non-league boys action will wrap up the regular season here for the Flashes. Mansfield Christian still has one more match coming up, I believe on Thursday, and really going to test themselves. They've got Madison, and they'll be traveling on the road. Rams enjoying a really quality campaign. Neal off the throw-in to the center part of the park. Hits Grady Baker, who tried to sneak it into McFadden. Took an elbow in the back. So certainly both teams are kind of getting under each other's skin just a little bit. Now McFadden, heavy touch, trying to reclaim the rock, as does Baker. Now here comes Isaac, looking to set it up for the right foot. He'll send, and it's Karam there off the back of Henry Lopez. Flames keeping it in the attacking third, as there's a bump in the back, and this just outside of the box. Shalem Monson. So big chance here for the Flames. Make this thing 5-zip. 3-man wall set up for the Crimson Flashes. They'll flank Noah Pierce over to the right. 4 Flames over to the left, getting ready to make their run, and they'll send it back actually for Johnson. Excuse me, that was Zerby. Now the Flames reversing it around. They'll put it back at the feet of Louse. Has not had to do a ton tonight. Held serve when called upon. Mansfield Christian showing a lot of patience as they'll work it around the park, trying to force Willard out of position. Baker switching up top now for Johnson. And Tristan just able to keep it in play. Our referee actually says no. Did just roll out of bounds. And as we've seen pretty routinely tonight, Willard very quick to get it back in play. Though the aggressiveness has gone nowhere as Baker thought that he got fouled. And here comes Willard with possession. They've got a 4-on-5. And Monson, who just drilled that last shot, kind of hanging his head. Looks like he's a little frustrated with how things have gone so far. He's definitely displayed some great individual characteristics of a playmaker and a goal scorer, but has not been able to turn that into shot selections yet in this second half. Flames put a crooked number on the scoreboard in the first 40 minutes. Last 2 goals belonging to senior Tristan Johnson here on senior night. Big ball, McFadden staying onside. Nice setup here for Weston Nill. He's already scored once. And this one pushed wide from the right foot of Isaac. Looks like we're going to get Anthony Smith checking back in. Monson trying to win it here, and Willard will come away with possession. And a little bit of space on the near side for, I'm just going to call him Antonio. There's an extra eye in there. I think I've said it about 4 different ways. We're just going to stick with Antonio for number 6 tonight. As the Flames will clear it here with Wyszynski. Quick throw and stripped away. Flames looking to get on the counterattack. Nice ball by Pierce. McFadden, I think, tried to leave that in front for himself. But a heavy touch ends up in the hands of Junior Lopez. Approaching 100 saves now for his junior year. which typically is a sign of that you get tested a lot. Ball set up by McFadden, and that's rifled, but steered a little bit left there by Alex Mayer as we've got an injured Flash down on the field. Grabbing for his right leg. And as they tend to the injured player, we'll step aside for a quick timeout. 29 minutes and change remaining here at Comstock Field on senior night for Mansfield Christian.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa? I still got it. Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
We've got a corner kick situation here as we welcome you back to Mansfield Christian High School. And it's the Flames and Davis Wyszynski setting up Isaac McFadden here. And he sells that one just a tad over top as the score remains 4-0 in favor of the Flames. I'm Brian Skowronski. This is a Mansfield Christian video department crew tonight. So we've got 4 students out here helping with the production side of things, running cameras, directing, tracking stats. Oh, great ball, and it's going to lead to a goal here for Connor Louse, who just got out of net, and the senior making an instant impact. Great ball. And Louse able to come through. Started in net tonight, played the entire first half, and I think a few minutes here in the second half before they let him loose and making an impact. So 2 seniors now have gotten into the scoring column. Just 4 more need to get involved in the action. Plenty more time. 27 minutes remaining. Great looking ball set up, and this one's going to go in as well. How about Weston Neal with his second of the night? 2 goals in 20 seconds of each other. And we've seen, looking back at their previous scores on this year, they've given up double digits a few times. So with the goal differential here, it's going to be a running clock the rest of the night. In for Willard. Things starting to get away from them. With 2 goals here in the second half by Mansfield Christian. trying to keep it up in bunches. Now Johnson plays it down the near side. Flash is able to control. But a big boot by Zerby. Going to chase it back into enemy territory. As Smith comes away with it. And Anthony Smith unable to turn it into a shot. Low line drive punt there by Lopez. And a quick whistle. Going to set Willard up here with the free kick. And they are so quick on the restarts. Throw-ins, punts, everything. Wasting no time. Nice job of getting a piece of that by the back line for the Flames as multiple Willard players were looking to get in on the scoring action. Unable to turn there, though. Flames giving a little bit of space. And a big shot attempt from deep distance there for Valtierra. Both he and Monson definitely feel like they're getting in their own heads a little bit here in this second half. As McFadden comes away with the strip. Waiting for Smith to try to get back on sides. McFadden thought that he did. But the AR right on top of it. Whistles it dead. As we're approaching 24 minutes to play here at Comstock Field. Chilly night in north central Ohio. If you haven't turned on your heat just yet, you're probably going to want to tonight. Haven't checked out the weather report for the rest of the week. Is it going to stay like this? Is fall here for good? Sure hope not. Hope we get some more signs of summer. Ball bouncing in the box. Lopez finally got to it. Saw Wyszynski. Boy, he'd love to put one in the back of the net tonight. Ball never really got off the ground with the punt. Easy play that time for Junior. I think Tristan was trying to cross that back post action. Just didn't get a clean shot on it. And a chance here now for the Flashes with Edwin Lara. But quick response there for MC on that back line to get back into the play, create some pressure. And turn into traffic, stripped away. Taken by Wyszynski. Now Davis. Looking for Anthony Smith. Slowed down on the play. Monson just slingshots it forward, and he must be dealing with some pain. Just about every time he's kicking the ball, he is getting hunched over. And just keeping an eye on Shalem Monson. Yeah, it definitely looks like he's hurt, but he's telling the referee, he gave him a thumbs up, but the referee said, nah, you got to check out, man. And Shalem moving quite gingerly. We'll keep an eye on him. Certainly a captain. As a junior, top goal scoring threat. And I don't know why he wanted to stay out there. I mean, the kid's having a hard enough time just making it to the bench. So we get back to action with a Willard throw-in. Perez gets chased out of there. Lost the handle. But the Flashes maintaining at least for a minute as Wyshynski came flying in there. Now here's Louse. Little indecision about who was going to go attack. High elbow there against the Flashes is going to set MC up now with Luke Zerby coming to handle this free kick. Six players scattered all around outside the box. Sent right into the middle. And bodies kind of got tangled up. Players throwing up their arms. I think both sides thought that they were at fault for the contact. As Zerby back post for McFadden, the flick. And that was Peyton McFadden, the sliding shot attempt. Little razzle-dazzle there from the Flames. Who have been in control of this match basically from the onset. Control possession for more than 60%. And we've got a quick stoppage in play. Just referee supplying some instructions for a couple of the players in the midfield. Looks like we've got another Flash player down, but Luis Antonio able to pop back up. So a lot of chippiness going on out there right now. And you hate to see it, especially in a game that's as lopsided as this. Because that's an excellent ball in stride here. So Wyshynski chased down into the corner, though. Makes his turn. He sends, fires. And just on the outside of the frame. But last touch, though, by Willard. So it'll set up Davis with a chance for a corner kick. Wyshynski getting ready to do it again. And here comes Wyshynski. But Lopez skies to make the play. Flashes have not been able to crack that back line at all in this second half. Enter the break with just one shot attempt. As this one sneaks through, a chance for a hat trick here for Johnson. Almost found Smith. As Lopez slides out to make the stop, whistle blows the play dead. I don't know exactly what just happened there, but definitely favors Mansfield Christian. Is that one too tall for Zerby? Luke trying to get him one on senior night. We're going to get a substitution at keeper now for Willard as Elazar Lopez will be done for the night. Perhaps they'll move him out into the field of play, similar to what we saw from Connor Louse. But not just yet, as Junior stays planted over on the sideline. Clock approaching 15 minutes to play here. Zerby makes his turn in the midfield. Pressured by a pair of flashes, he gives it up. Now here's Riley Raspberry getting some action in the second half. Saw him earlier in the season have a couple of goals in a match we covered here. Riley also one of my media students. McFadden deflected as he tried to send across. And the Flames got a ton of guys up right now. Oh, what a turn, and a shot and a goal here for another senior, Davis Wyszynski, getting into the scoring column. And the younger McFadden, Peyton, with the setup that time. Big bro, usually the straw mixing the drink around here, but it's the sophomore making an impact as he sets up Wyszynski. And Davis now with 3 goals on the season. So half of the seniors now have put in at least 1 goal tonight, as Louse, Wyszynski, and Tristan Johnson have combined for 4 of the 7 Mansfield Christian goals. And this is a very unselfish team. We'll see if they try to get McFadden now with a shot attempt. Perhaps Anthony Smith. Zerby, too, normally relegated to a defensive role. Getting up into the action as that's drifting back post. Zerby tried to bring it down to his feet. And now here comes Luke, big-bodied Zerby. Got dumped. Flames, though, keeping possession. A lot of zip behind that throw-in. And now Peyton again off the deflection. Shot from Anthony Smith goes wide. Lots of time still remaining, though, for another one of these seniors to get their special moment here tonight. And off those restarts, Mansfield Christian winning just about every ball. As the new keeper got himself into a little bit of trouble there. I think this is the younger brother of Junior Lopez. I believe that's Henry. I want to say what's up to Tim Keever, dropping us a comment, says go Flames. Love to hear from more of you out there watching live and free tonight. Tell us where you're watching from here this evening. Oh, good-looking ball on the fly here. It's Luke Zerby. Shifts this one. Tried to give it an attempt there for McFadden. About a half foot too high, and I think Isaac thought someone was also making a charge just to the left of him. And so we'll get a quick whistle, and this will go against Mansfield Christian. And Willard decided not to sell out. I mean, down 7-zip. Got about 4 players involved offensively here. So it looks like they might be waving the white flag just a bit. Certainly not the case for Mansfield Christian. Everybody wants to get in on the scoring act. Certainly these seniors, and that seems to be the goal, is to get a goal here in the second half. As McFadden track and splits between a triple team. Here comes Isaac. And the slide tackle is made. Jacob Harris coming in to make a nice move. As we're just north of 10 minutes remaining. Louse checking out. And it appears Tristan Johnson might be done for the night as well, along with Smith. So 3 seniors trotting over to the sidelines. Wyshitsky, who just got a goal. Got this set up, and he'll send. Oh, McFadden was right there, but referee blew the play dead just before it started. So they'll run this one back. Stoppage in play right now is the coaching staff for Willard. I think just got a yellow card. There's a very quick flash of the yellow, but, well, maybe it's a red card. I think someone's being asked to exit the building. So, to have a hot mic over on that sideline right now. And the clock will stop with 8:56 showing. After a member of the Willard coaching staff was just asked to call it an early night. As we're back to play, Wyshitsky, another good-looking ball. And it settles. Whoa! How did Zerby not send that one in? Ton of pace behind that shot. So we're going to get a corner kick opposite side now. And Davis has had plenty of these tonight. Good looking ball. McFadden was right there. Lopez knocked it out. But the Flames keep it alive for Isaac. .50 ball tracked down here by Adam Tem. Ripped away, though, as he tried to make a move. Tem sticking with it. Heavy pressure. And he draws the whistle. Right into the back of the ankles of Antonio. Willard has not had very many touches in enemy territory here in this second half. They'll get a couple here. See how long they can maintain possession. Looking to make a run now is Perez. So the Flash is into the attacking third. I think just their third trip, really, down here in half number 2. And they'll get their first shot attempt. Comes from the right foot of Luis Antonio. Now here comes Wyszynski. Lays it out wide. Well defended, at least at first. Now Zerbe sets it up, and this is blistered into the back. McFadden puts it home, and it's Peyton, who's already got an assist tonight. And the baby bro of our player spotlight, Isaac McFadden, doing some work. And then gets pulled. Too much good stuff from McFadden tonight. So it looks like it's going to be all the seniors for Mansfield Christian. Going to be playing up in an offensive role now. Taking in their final 5.5 minutes of senior night. Flames working it around. Now settles at Isaac McFadden's feet. Zerbe just trying to bully his way through traffic. Too much behind that pass out wide from Connor Laus, so a throw-in coming up for Willard just in front of their own bench. Ball's going to skip, poked up, Zerbe got a piece of it. Now Smith settles, and Zerbe's got a goal. So 4 of the 6 seniors now successfully finding the back of the net. Just 2 more to go. It's like the Oprah Winfrey show out here. You get a goal, you get a goal, you get a goal. 9-0 Mansfield Christian. So McFadden and Anthony Smith, the last 2 12th graders, to try to find their way into the scoring column tonight. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to try to make it happen. Though the Willard Flashes would love to get one of their own. Good turn towards the central part of the park by Antonio. That one ripped, though, and it's going to go wide as Flashes making a quick sub. And they're actually doing a goalie swap again, so Junior Lopez back in there. They don't want to allow this thing to get to double digits, it appears. Here comes Oliver Kramer. Tried to split the gap that time. And it's just out of bounds for a Flash's throw. Not sure what the call was. They say illegal throw-in? So on the far side, the Flash is back with possession, though heavy touch, and they'll turn it over. Here comes Smith, trying to get his goal, and he will indeed. Check another senior off the box, Anthony Smith, making it 10-zip. And just look at the joy. Guys are having a great time out here. If you're a Flashes fan, tough one for you guys tonight. But you can also respect what Mansfield Christian is doing out here with their seniors, trying to live it up here on their big night. And almost every one of them have scored so far. So that's why they've got McFadden playing alone up top. Still 40 seconds. They'd love to at least give him an opportunity. And now they will. We'll see if Isaac just tries to go coast to coast. Said he sets it up here on the hop. It's Oliver Kramer. And Junior dives in to make the stop. And he'll send a very short punt, one by Smith. Trying to get it to the feet of McFadden. And as the final seconds trickle away, it's a joyous night here for the Flames of Mansfield Christian, as they have just crushed it on senior night across the board, pitching a shutout, 10 goals, and just about every 12th grader getting in on the scoring action. 5 of the 6, very impressive stuff here tonight at Comstock Field. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout, and when we come back, we will have your Bob and Bob Door Company post-game show that will include interviews with our most valuable players. We'll get all the seniors in on the act. We're going to send Summer Schrock down to talk to them. So we'll have all that and more coming up right after the break. Stay here.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa? I still got it. Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
I feel so short. Okay, I'm here with Isaac McFadden. So Isaac, how do you feel about winning the game today?
It feels good. I mean, it's kind of a bummer. I was one of the only seniors who didn't get a score, but it was a good game.
Yeah, how do you feel about being one of the only ones that didn't get to score at all?
I mean, bummer for me, but the team did good, so that's all that matters.
All right. Is there any shout-outs that you want to say?
My grandpa for coming from California, and my family.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'm here with Anthony. Anthony, your first goal. How did you feel about getting your first goal today?
Well, it took me basically the whole game, so it felt really good, especially because I kept on missing the ball a lot.
Well, you did really well today. What do you want to work on?
I want to work on work hard on practice so that in our tournament.
All right. Any shout-outs?
A shout out to my mom, my dad, and everybody that came out for me, and a shout out to my teammates and my coaches.
All right. Thank you. Hi, Tristan. I'm here with Tristan. How did you feel about playing on your ACL that you just got off of getting healed? I don't know.
Well, not too bad. It hurt a little bit, but pushed through it. Perseverance.
All right. How did you feel about score?
Scoring felt great. After coming back from a long way, not playing for almost a full season, Felt amazing.
Any shout outs?
My mom, my family, anybody who went through this with me.
All right, thank you, Tristan. Okay, thank you. Hi, David. I'm here with Davis. Davis, how did you feel about getting that score?
I was pretty happy. Thanks to Peyton for passing to me.
Any shout outs?
To Gigi and my grandpa for coming.
Thank you. I'm here with Luke. Luke, how'd you feel about scoring today?
Real good. Took a long time.
Do you have anything you want to work on?
No, I don't know. Just get better. Trying to go far this tournament. So.
Any shout outs?
Just my family and Davis, especially Davis.
Thank you. Hi, Connor. I'm here with Connor today. Connor, how did you feel about how the team played?
I think we played pretty good. We possessed the ball really well, and we moved it well, and we scored a lot, so that's always good.
How do you feel about scoring today?
I mean, it felt great because it doesn't really happen for me much, but
I gave you a good cross on that.
yeah, Ollie gave me a good pass, and I was happy to score.
I'm glad. Any shout outs?
To all my family who was here, friends.
Okay. Any shout outs?
I'd like to shout out my family and Talia right over there.
All right, thank you, Oliver. That's a wrap today.
Shout out Mr. Hoovler. I don't know where he is, but.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have curriculum and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
post-game show. I'm Brian Skowronski, and I've got our stat tracker Aaliyah with us here, and those are the final numbers.
Got him running scared, I'm the big bad wolf, and I heard the same shit, dog, it's really getting old. Got so many hundreds that I can't get it to fold, and I'm only speaking facts, just the truth is being told. Got him running scared, I'm the big bad wolf, who I never see the silver lining, only see the gold. I don't speak in caps, dog, everything bold, and I put that on myself, cause it's a life that I done chose. I said come through, you can see me on the west side. Now it's funny how they walking with their chest tied. Ooh, I heard him talking numbers, but he just lied. Thought I told him that's the shit that I can't let slide. You gon' make me say it again. Do this shit for my family, I seen them do it for trends. I done told too many girls that we better as friends. I done told too many men we can't make no amends, and that's facts. Got him running scared, I'm a big bad wolf, and I heard the same shit, dog, it's really getting old. Got so many hundreds that I can't get it to fold, and I'm only speaking facts, just the truth is being told. Got him running scared, I'm a big bad wolf, who I never see the silver lining, only see the gold. I don't speak in caps, dog, everything bold, and I put that on myself, cause it's a life that I done chose. Way I'm moving, I don't see him in a way. Way they talking, I'm not hearing what they say. Got some bands and I bought myself a place. They get a couple and they blow it in a day. But I ain't built like that. They done said my time is up, but it still ain't passed. I done heard what they say, but it feel like cap. Yeah, I took a couple shots, but I'm still intact. Yeah.
It's just one big love fest out here at Mansfield Christian as they win 10-zip on senior night. Do want to thank all of our generous sponsors for coming together and helping make this game live and free for you guys, including Bob and Bob Door Company, Whitaker Myers, along with Frito Lay, Lacey Construction, and Carothers Pest Control. Before we wrap things up, Aaliyah, final word on what we saw here tonight.
Body trippy, yeah, we coming, yes, that back. Yeah, we walking with a body bag full of cash. Cut from a different rary race, it like